And I actually went back to sleep. I felt that safe in my being and in my home at the moment, that I went back to sleep, and I chalked it up to being raccoons in my backyard. A full day later, it happened again, and I noticed the camera, and then I saw the pictures of what turned out to be a special needs person, and I have a lot of compassion for that person. But for me, what was your question again, Yvonne? It was like,
yes, how do you access bravery in moments like where people cannot access, like, to be brave in those moments? That's a challenge, right?
Because it was a challenge. And I think you and I have talked a lot about, I'm just going to use the phrase about borrowing faith and knowing that I'm supported and knowing that I would be able to do what I needed to do. And I relied on my village. When I first figured it all out, I called 3 friends, and those 3 friends came around me like nothing I've ever experienced, including my ex-husband. And I really think it has to do with being very present in your mind, body, and soul, that you are connected and supported by the universe. And relying on your village and being able to talk about it. The next step I'm going to do is I need to go talk to the other individual. And really, I have a lot of compassion because it's a very difficult situation. While I was scared, there is still the other side of the story who somebody is, also scared. So I think relying on your community and knowing that bravery, which is a theme in my life, and is very strong, that I just relied on that. And I would love to be that person to help others strengthen that muscle, if you will, to be brave in any situation that you're in without reacting.
I love this. This is so powerful. And let's talk now about borrowing faith, because I think that they can borrow bravery too, right? And that's something that I always say to my friends, to my clients. And I heard it long time ago. I don't know where I heard it, but for me, it's like when people don't have faith, I tell them, borrow mine. I believe in you. I believe this will work out. And that eases people's nervous system. So in a way, when you pass on, that's why your movement is so important, because you not only are telling people, be brave today, you're actually coming and borrow my bravery, borrow that have overcome, right?
That is so beautiful. Yes. We haven't talked about that phrase before, but we have talked about borrow my faith. And when you said that to me, a couple sessions ago,
yes,
it resonated with me. It was as if you were holding my hand.
Yeah.
And I fully believe that night that all this incident happened, I was borrowing upon the faith of the universe of like, I am supported and I will be okay. And I think you're right when you talk about borrow my brave, because I've got enough of it to give to the world and be of service to anybody who needs a little bit or a lot of it.
Amen.
But to be brave is it comes in various different forms. And
I love that. And you have the example. You also have been an incredible business person and helping a lot of organizations. Tell me a little bit of that side, so people don't think like, you are a brave expert, right? You are a coach, a mentor, but you have always also done big events and things like that. Just tell us a little bit so people get to know you.
Oh, I would love to. I am in the philanthropic world. So I am a fundraiser at heart, and I absolutely love the art and power of philanthropy. When you allow someone of high net worth, let's say, connect with a mission and or a purpose to make better the world, I can think of no greater career on the planet. I absolutely love it. And when you make that magic happen and you see the impact of their giving on whatever the mission is, wow, it's really powerful. I've worked in the area of neonatal babies, NICU babies. I've helped build hospitals. I work in cancer research right now. I've also helped in, human trafficking and really bringing awareness to that and terrible plight that's happening in our world today, but realizing through my efforts, there are new beginnings for people all over, not only from the giving side of things, but for the receiving and the impact on the world. The founder of my foundation right now, he used to say, a drop in the pond will send ripples to all shores. And I truly believe that in philanthropy. And, I do a lot of special events, and you drop one pebble in and the ripple effect goes all facets of our world and our universe. And I'm so honored to be a part of it. And I just love it. I have to say.
That's so powerful. It's powerful because you are an incredible organizer of these big events, these big philanthropies. And, you've learned a lot about helping. And I knew about the neonatal. I didn't know about human trafficking. That's huge.
Yeah.
I'm going to have in my podcast someone that was rescued from human trafficking. She's my fitness trainer.
Oh, wow.
She was taken at, I think she was 55 when she was, this is a big deal. So I'm so happy that there's people like you. It's brutal. I know, but so it matches that you do philanthropy. You're helping the world. You're helping these big organizations, and you have the Be Brave movement today. So tell me a little bit, because of our time. You have a coaching program, yes?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, I'm going to tie back into that. I always say that I can't save a life clinically. I could do a little CPR, but I can save a life through helping others to give back or to be better within themselves. And so part of my coaching program is really exciting, and through your help and really the guidance of others, and just my calling in life is, I've got a session. I have 3 sessions I have 3 available spots. We've got one going on right now where we have 3 one-hour sessions. We're starting there, and they are come in and learn and talk and be brave, have be brave conversations about whatever it is. And then we mix in some mind, body, and soul. And how do you really stay present in the moment so that you can make the brave choice?
Oh, I love that. And tell me about your writing. I know that very soon there'll be a book of your writing.
Yes.
Where is that also comes from the bravery? What is it? How will your writing, I've read some of it, and how I'm a fan of yours, right? It takes you into a journey too. Like, what do you think it's that writing? And when do you think your book will be ready? I'm kind of pushing you, right?
I know you are. What is my writing? Boy, my writing is very cathartic, I should say. I have a lot of different facets of writing. I do fun writing. I have today's pours, which is a cup of coffee in the morning. And I talk about kind of just how different topics of the day, and those are fun for me, but really the most poignant ones come out to me in the middle of the night or while I'm driving, and I have to talk them through or on a recorder. But I have to say, it's really about processing either a fear, a brave moment, something that I have struggled with, but really I get these visions of like one of my writings is about life in a snow globe. And what does it mean when your life is so chaotic? It's the snow that's being shook inside this snow globe. And when it settles is the beauty of, okay, I've come through these contractions in life to see the beauty again. And then we all know there's cyclical times. And so the snow globe gets shook again. And it's just, it's one of my favorite pieces. And so I know you've been asking me to get this book done. It's called Soul Raiser.
Oh, I love that. Yes. No, you said it, and some people says, Yvonne, you push sometimes so hard I love that your book is called Soul Raiser, because some people say, Yvonne, sometimes I love you, but it's like Hell Raiser. I was like, by the way, I have someone that has an incredible book. Soul Raiser.
Soul Raiser. And, it's little excerpts from my life. And really, I've shared them a few times. I had a Be Brave retreat last year. I shared 3 of the writings. And at the end of the retreat, I had a few of the ladies come up to me and say, that really resonated with me in one specific spot. And I often think, gosh, what am I going to do? How am I going to change somebody? And you and I talked about, if it's just one person, you've done the world a great service. And
Amen.
so I don't have to write for the world. I have to just write for me.
Oh,
and
amen.
when it touches another soul, that's just the icing on the cake. So
amen. You just said it. You don't have to write for many, just for one. You don't have to do it for many, just for you. This
right.
is Be Brave Today. And I love that you have retreats, mentorship, coaching, anyone that really needs to borrow brave. We're going to call it borrow brave. And that you really are going through any experiences where you really require the skills, the calmness. Christina has this ability in her own nervous system and mind to bring her into the next best thing. So I think she's the mentor to call for that. And her retreats and her philanthropies and all the beautiful work she does. My friend Christina, thank you so much for joining us today. I love all that your mission comes to represent for all of us in the world. And I thank you for your great work, love.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Yvonne, so much. I have borrowed your faith for many moons, and I am just so incredibly grateful for your presence in my world. And for anybody who's listening, just choose the brave moments. And I am over here for you if you need me.
Oh, that's the perfect closure for this. So thank you, everyone. And thank you, Christina. And I'm going to say goodbye. As always, remember that the Spirituality Now podcast is a philanthropic podcast in honor of Christina. And always, is sponsored by De La Flor Teachings International and Asin Media Authority Syndication Media, an ethical company for conscious media and communication. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Christina. And we will see you the next time. Un besito. Adios. Thank you for listening to the Spirituality Now podcast. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform and share us with a friend. To learn more about how to live more present in the moment and take your faith into action, visit delaflorteachings.com/faith to access the free training of 21 Days of Faith in Action today.